Hello everyone, welcome back to Good Vibes. So today we have very special guest with us, Mr. Vivek Athawale. Let me introduce my guest. Hi,
Hello.
how are you?
Well, I'm doing very well. How about you?
I'm doing great, thank you. And I want to thank you for coming on my show and giving your precious time. So I have some questions for you. So let's begin. I wanted to know, did you always wanted to go to abroad for study?
Well, yeah, it was my one of the milestone of my life. I wanted to go abroad, not
Yeah.
just to learn the things, but I wanted to check, like how the different people are, there. What are the different cultures? How people are there with the different diversities. So that was my, one of the milestone. And apart from it, I know that like let's take an example of United States, take an example of United Kingdom. So
Yes.
these countries are completely, tech savvy. People
Yeah.
are there, specifically in Silicon Valley, and they think very innovative.
Yeah.
They do a lot of innovations, and I wanted to be the part of that particular thing. That's the reason.
Okay. So I wanted to know for which course did you enroll in UK and in which country especially?
Wow, the tea is very good. Firstly, thank you so
Yeah.
much for tea. So I can say that well, there are a lot of universities in UK. Okay, but really, frankly speaking, I wanted to go to world's best university,
Okay.
which have world's QS top ranking. Okay, so
Yeah,
you might
yeah.
aware about the QS rankings.
Yes.
So my university ranks number one
Yeah.
in one of the subject called sustainability.
Okay.
And for each and every business, if you wanted to be a business tycoon in upcoming era of life, so your business should be very sustainable.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
Your business should be very good in forecasting.
Yeah.
And it should be very good into the financial vibes.
Right.
Definitely sustainability is a goal for everyone. So that's the reason I am around very sustainable people, sustainable guys.
Okay. Okay. So how would you differentiate between India and UK?
Tough question. Firstly, I would like to say that there is a lot of difference between UK and India. If you consider UK is, I know, see, UK don't have any manufacturing industry.
Yes.
Entire UK runs on service-based industry only.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
But in India, we do have manufacturing industry. Okay.
Okay.
India is the third largest economy in the world after China and USA right now. First is USA, second is China. And in India, manufacturing is increasing.
Yeah.
We are recently going to implement one of the plant for microprocessors. The Apple is also introduced that they are going to build a lot of mobiles, which
Yeah.
is Apple upcoming 16, 17 models over here.
Yeah.
And apart from it, India is very good in crops, in pharmaceuticals.
We are diverse also.
Yeah, so 75% of the medicals or medicines come from India. And apart from it, yeah, UK is good with service. They do have very innovative things. We got a lot from Britishers, like we got Indian Railways, we got a
Yes.
lot of the law, specifically in Constitution of India, we got a lot of things.
Yeah.
So it's like it's like a pendulum, sometimes like 60 or 50, 50, 60.
Okay.
So I cannot differentiate a lot of things, but again, the people are very good in UK. The culture is very good. They value human.
Okay.
They respect women. They respect children. In UK, education is free for children. In UK, healthcare is free for each and every family. In India, education is paid. In India, healthcare is paid. And in UK, they thought about a small things.
Yes.
I'll give you one example. They do have the different kind of transportations over there.
Okay.
Okay, let's take an example of a bus, a coach. So they built the gap between the particular foot road of that particular bus very inclined, so they will be able to place a disabled person specifically who are on the wheelchairs or something. So that driver easily take them into the bus and they do the transportation. So we didn't think about that particular thing, which is really important,
Right.
which is a key of each and everything.
Yeah.
So I just made the differentiation now.
Yeah, that was a great insightful for us too. I wanted to know how is life different apart from all these technologies and all things, services. How is life different from here and there?
Uh, so for each and every life, environment environment plays a big role.
Yeah,
Okay. In India, there are seasons like rainy season, winter season, and summer season.
actually, yes.
In UK, there are only two seasons: spring and autumn.
Okay.
Spring specifically comes to when the summer is there, and autumn, lot of the snow and everything. But again, it depends upon the climate also, the environment. If the climate is very healthy, so you are going to be very healthy, specifically into the lifestyle. Your human body will grow very good, and you will not find any kind of disease or something. So that is a major difference specifically in environment. And about lifestyle, yeah, the guys and the people are there are very upgraded. They are completely aligned with the technologies, aligned with the rules and responsibilities what they are doing. But in India, yeah, like I mean, people are not still aware about the things.
Yeah.
Just because of Instagram, Facebook, people are now getting aware,
Yeah.
and people are getting the insights.
So, what were you excited or nervous about the things before you left India? So, what was it?
So being very honest with you, I'm a family man. I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
one small daughter. Her
Yeah.
name is Arya. She's become 3 years recently.
Okay.
I have my wife. She is a software engineer,
Mm-hmm.
and to leaving them, it was a big thing for me. But again, I know it just a certain time spam story.
Yes.
After some time, I'll bring them back over here in the UK, and yeah, that was the biggest challenge for me, which I've given to my life. And right now, I just completed that challenge.
So,
Yeah.
did you plan moving to UK already?
Yes, well, now after studies, we usually get PSW, post study work
Mm-hmm.
visa, which is for 2 years. If we perform very well
Mm-hmm.
in the job which we are doing on PSW, so the company might offer you sponsorship certificate where we'll
Okay.
be able to get a sponsorship for 4 years.
As you talked about PSW, so could you please tell us more about that?
Well, PSW is like a post-study work visa.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever's do education abroad,
Yeah.
specifically masters and undergrads,
Mm-hmm.
so they receive PSW for certain years, to do a job or something.
Okay.
Because many of the students come up on the different kind of loan,
Yeah.
the different kind of take up money. So how they will pay their money back to the banks. So people go there, people do a job for 2 years. So 2 years, I guess, enough to pay certain amount of
Okay.
amount of money to the banks.
Okay. Okay. So how was classes different from our Indian education system?
Well, so I would like to tell about the methodology, what they usually speak about,
Mm-hmm.
what they teach you in the
Yeah.
classes. So it's completely agile in approach.
Okay.
Agile means like they do have a lot of flexibility in their style
All
of
right.
teaching,
Mm-hmm.
and they specifically focus upon each and every student. If you go to very good school, very good ranking, university, they'll
University.
definitely try to give you all the environment.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just related to the study, but it's about your well-being also.
Yeah.
Let's take an example. If you are a student, if you want
Mm.
to pursue anything in UK,
Yeah.
you got homesickness for a couple of days or couple of time.
Yeah.
Definitely, they will give the well-being. They will provide you the methodology, and it is related to the recent trends and technologies. Recent trends, what is going on into the market.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take an example of me. I was in business school, so like one of the topic called management of negotiation.
Okay.
How we do a management of negotiation in each and every.
Mm-hmm.
Like once we wake up from the morning, we do a negotiation with our brains. Okay, let's do that. Let's
Yes.
don't do this
Actually.
or do that, something like that.
Yeah.
So one of the keys is management of negotiation, which I learned in that particular subject. I'm just giving you one example. It's a very
Mm-hmm.
small example because it does play a big role in human life.
Yeah. So which was your favorite subject?
Uh, so let me introduce myself now.
Yeah.
I have almost 10 years of experience in human
Okay.
resources management.
Mm-hmm.
I work almost, with all the multinational companies and specifically all the banking financial customers, clients. Can't take a name because confidential.
Yeah.
Uh, now I would just wanted to see the world from the top of the hill, So that's the reason I thought let's get into the education again, and let's rebuild me myself
Yeah.
and reshape it, and again just go into the markets. Yeah.
So it is actually great thinking
And
about that.
sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
I got an admission in Masters in Human Resources Management, which is completely related to my subject.
Okay, okay, that's very great, and must be very flexible as you
Yeah.
already know so many things. So that's great. So moving back to food and environment there. So how was the food over there? How did you like it?
So for Indians, food is the biggest challenge
Yes.
because British food is not just a food, but it's like they have all the cuisines, all the recipes inside. In the breakfast, they usually have croissants,
Mm-hmm.
breads, homemade breads, milk, scrambled eggs,
Mm-hmm.
fruits, and a lot of stuffs. And what I saw usually, what I've seen actually many times,
Yeah.
people are completely addicted to the junk food over there, like burger, French fries,
Continental also.
fish and chips,
Yeah, yeah.
pizza, and cold drinks and drinks.
So do you always get Indian food over there, or is it difficult to get it?
No, to buy Indian food it's not difficult.
Okay.
Like in India, we do have a DMart.
Mm-hmm.
They do have Asda, Aldi, Tesco,
Okay.
and Lidl. So these are
Mm-hmm.
the superstores over there.
All right.
Sainsbury. So we'll be able to find a lot of Indian variety foods over there. And more than that, we have Taj over there. Taj is a
Oh,
supermarket. So you'll
okay.
be able to find all the Indian condiments, all the Indian dishes, all
Yeah.
the Indian material over there,
Mm-hmm.
ingredients, where you'll be able to make rice, chapati, whatever it you want
Okay,
in
okay.
Indian delicacies. So about me, I used to cook daily for me,
Mm-hmm.
the Indian meal only,
Okay.
because I don't have a habit to have the international food.
Yeah, right. It's difficult even to get habited of that food, right?
Yes.
Okay. So how is the environment over there? How did you manage into that?
Well, on my level, I'm a person with very agile approach. Again, I'm telling you
Mm-hmm.
this, and I am very flexible, and I can try to be a part of any cubes.
Yeah.
Okay? So for me, like adjustment is not life, but sometimes quality is also a life. But again, the standard of living and the quality of life is very high over there, and
Mm-hmm.
I get easily adjusted over there.
Okay. So how was the thing finding home over there? How are the stays?
Well, I've s- I've stayed on the campus in the university,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
and it gives me a campus life again in my life. I didn't enjoy the campus life actually, staying on campus or something.
Okay.
It gives me a lot of campus insights, like how the things are going on and how the things works over there. Now I've already done with my campus accommodation. We found one of the apartment over there.
Mm-hmm.
And see, if you are going to the new country, a lot of things you have to learn first. So
Yes.
better you should move to the campus life.
Yeah.
Then after that, outside accommodation.
Yeah. So how did you involve in the community over there? Did you get involved in any community?
Exactly. I'll tell you the story. So our campus is completely diversified.
Yeah.
We have the people from all the countries. Like I have the friends from United States. I have a
Mm-hmm.
friend from China. I have a friend from
Okay.
Japan. I have a friends from Switzerland. I have a friend from Azerbaijan.
Okay.
I made a friend from Turkey. So a lot of countries, a lot of diversities, right?
Yeah, yeah, right.
So and everyone is with the upgraded mindset and upgraded, they do all have the learning approach. And I have one of the friend called Sitara. She's from Iran, and she asked me, to join one of her community party. And I was
Oh,
there
okay.
in Iranian party. I wasn't know like how they dance, how they food, how they eat the
Okay.
food, how they do these things.
Yeah.
So I've been in a lot of communities over there, specifically into the different countries context. It's very good. Yeah,
So do they people celebrate our Indian holidays or
definitely.
festivals?
Yes, we have Indian society over there.
Okay.
We have SAS, South
Mm-hmm.
Asian Society. In South Asian Society, we covered a lot of countries like
Mm-hmm.
Maldives, Asian,
Okay.
Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, India, Pakistan, everything comes on South Asian society.
Mm-hmm.
And when it's specifically come to the Indian society, we
Yeah.
celebrate the 15th Independence Day, 15th of August, 26th January, Diwali. We celebrate cricket also. Like recently, we won the World Cup.
Okay.
We broadcasted the Indian cricket over there into the one of the biggest hall in Jubilee.
Yeah, yeah.
We invited each and every Indian, not just Indian. There were the people from the different countries also. They
Yeah.
were also enjoyed and they also learned it.
Okay, okay. So do the people also move groove on Bollywood musics and all that?
Yes.
They do?
So like now everywhere is a party culture. So we have one of the group over there called Musti Nights. So it's specifically for the Indians, not for
Yeah.
Indians but everyone. They always play Bollywood music, Bollywood
Mm-hmm.
DJ, and yeah. See, world is not that far nowadays.
Yeah.
Everywhere in UK specifically, you will see a next or third person face of Indian face. Okay, so
Yeah.
it's completely diversified. A lot of people visited there, and a lot
Yeah.
of people. It's very good.
And they are welcoming also.
Yeah, they are very
Okay.
nice.
Yeah. So what advice would you give to a student as per your experience?
Firstly, I would like to differentiate the students in two things now.
Yeah.
Uh, I being uh, a millennial,
Mm-hmm.
you know the millennial and
Yeah,
Gen
yeah,
Z.
I know.
Now the people are Gen Z.
Yeah.
People completely believe on the virtual world,
Right.
and people are very excited. People are very energetic, specifically the young ones, Gen Z.
Yes.
So I would like to give them my advice. Firstly, if you're going into a new country, if you wanted to explore a new thing,
Yeah.
listening is the key.
Right.
Whatever the other person is saying, try to listen to him
Yes.
carefully,
Yeah.
then try to answer first. Second, try to be agile in approach,
Yeah.
try to get adjusted. Third, try to make very good relations, try to be open minded,
Networking.
try to increase your network.
Yeah.
And if you get homesickness or something, try to go to the community cafes, go to the student center, try to communicate with your students or to
Mm-hmm.
student members from the different communities. Try to participate into different activities, which is really essential. So
Yeah.
all these things are very important for
So
students.
communication is the skill.
Yeah.
Okay. So what was the surprising thing that you saw or you visited over there that you feel okay, this was surprise or comes as a surprise?
For me,
Yeah.
I surprised with the mentality of the people over there
Okay.
because they are very caring
Mm-hmm.
and they respect each other a lot, and they follow each and every cue. They see you and they
Mm-hmm.
try to what I can say, guide you on each and every part. So I know guidance is not free nowadays, but these guys are very important. The particular thing is very important in each and every country, to respect each
Yeah.
other and to value human values more important
Yeah.
than other things.
So how safe did you feel there? Can you describe this?
I'll give you one example.
Yeah.
I visited one of the party in prison.
Yeah.
So I was in the queue with my friends, and in front of me there were two guys. They were white, they were British, they
Okay.
completely drank,
Mm-hmm.
and they were doing the different kind of activities over there. So security just came to us, and they tried to talk to us like, okay, so we just avoided them because we were completely new.
Okay.
Security came to them, and security told them, you are doing a lot of things, so just get out of this line and
Mm.
try to try. They security wanted to counsel them actually. And what happened, security and all the police members have the camera on their chest,
Mm-hmm.
okay, over there. So everything is getting recorded.
Recorded.
So
Yeah.
that person was blaming us. These guys were doing something. That's the
Mm-hmm.
reason we just do it. So
Oh.
security just they came and they took both of them outside of the queue,
Okay.
and we were there, and they just said to us, don't talk with the strangers, and everything is getting recorded over here,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't want you to come in the records. It's very very necessary to keep you each and everything very very. You have to behave very carefully with each and everything.
Yes.
So we said, okay, yes, no worries, and we just walked and we just got an entry.
Yeah.
So the moral of the story is that in UK, they everything is based on technology. Everything is
Yeah.
camera occupied over there, security, everyone,
Mm-hmm.
specifically the thieves. So whatever you're doing, everything is getting recorded.
So everything is on radar over
Yeah.
there. So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what was there anything about studying abroad that you feel like, yeah, it has been achieved already, or there anything that you want to talk about studying abroad, especially?
Study abroad, especially, I want to talk about. Well, if you're already aware,
Mm-hmm.
UK is very good in the world for research.
Yes. Yes.
PhD people get grants over there.
Yeah.
The research which I'm doing with one of the, under the professor supervisor,
Mm-hmm.
she got a grants of something £1 million for her one of the research from ECR.
Okay.
I'm not sure ECR what stands for her, for one of the her organization. She is a leader of that. So they spend a lot of money into the research,
Okay.
and UK is very good, and all the innovations and inventions happen in the UK itself. And for masters, US is best, but again, when it comes to the PhD, again masters is best over
Okay. So, are there any scholarship or grants that you would recommend before applying?
there. Well, I will say a lot of scholarships are available there,
Yeah.
not just only for master but for PhD also.
Yeah.
University is finding the students, talent, finding talented students, to pursue the PhD programs. They fund each and everything. Okay, they fund their accommodation, they fund their lifestyle, they give the money to them, to survive on the daily basis. Masters, a lot of scholarships are there. Chevening
Mm-hmm.
scholarship, one of my friend from Daniel, is from Samoa.
Okay.
Samoa is a small island near the United States,
Mm-hmm.
and he got a chance to meet the king also,
Okay.
King Charles III.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and he recently visited.
Yeah.
A lot of people are there from the Chevening scholarship. Many of the things are available. People just need to do a Google of this.
Also, Indian government has lots of
Yes.
scholarship, right?
Even India is also taking a very nice part into it.
Yeah.
So people from India can also do R&D on that, and people will also get a scholarship.
So, do you think studying abroad is become easy compared to other previous years and all that?
Well, if you are very genuine, if you wanted to pursue your degree specifically aligned to your career,
Yeah.
career work, what you did right now,
Mm-hmm.
and you have a genuine score in IELTS, you have a genuine documents, you are a genuine candidate. Specifically.
Yeah.
So it's very easy to you. But if you have a other plan in your mind, like let's go there and let's get settled, or probably if you are making a fake documents and if you wanted to pursue the degree, so that would be really difficult. And sometime someday you're gonna get caught, and it will be very difficult for everyone.
Yeah. So, what kind of people you lived with?
Um, so again, I would like to say
Mm-hmm.
that
Yeah.
I told you my friends are from Samoa, my
Yeah.
friends
Yeah.
are from United
Lot of
States.
diversity.
A lot of diversity. I
Yeah.
have a very good connections with all the countries, and
Yeah.
I used to stay with them.
So, how did you keep in touch with family as you're very distant from all of your
Thanks to
family
technology,
members?
thanks to WhatsApp, thanks to
Mm-hmm.
Instagram, thanks to Facebook calls,
Yeah.
thanks to Google Skype, we can connect to each other, we can see each other, we can even point off your face is not looking good today.
Yeah, actually.
So yeah, it's very easy nowadays.
Yeah. So, what were the locals like you meet? So, what is the special thing or thing that you noticed about the locals in UK?
Well, in world, a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people are looking out for jobs, and about local, they do a lot of hard work,
Okay.
specifically in service industry,
Mm-hmm.
and they really are they are completely focused about their work, whatever they are doing.
Mm-hmm.
I go to gym, so I saw a lot of people over there, specifically whites, who
Mm-hmm.
take care of the gym. They are completely focused. It's not about gym, but if I see a small coffee shop, if I see a small kiosk, they care about their work and they are completely focused.
Okay.
That's it.
So, as we are hearing a lot of things, like a lot of Indian students are going abroad and for studying for MS or MSc, whatever postgraduate program, they go with a very big dream. So, do they actually complete the course? Do they actually remain that determined over there?
Definitely, very good question.
Mm-hmm.
If you're spending a 40 lakhs, you know that you took a loan, right? And
Yeah,
you got a scholarship,
it's a
and you are
responsibility.
going out of country, and
Yeah,
everything is on risk.
yeah.
So the first agenda and the first aim of each and every student should be, completing the course.
Right.
And if you're just going there to do a job, it will not help. Go there, do a very good study,
Mm-hmm.
write very good assignments,
Mm-hmm.
do very good research, get into it, study hard, you'll definitely get a very good work in that position. It completely depends on your study.
So these are the people who knows their responsibility. But are there any students who don't realize it, that we need to complete it, or who just got fascinated by the pays over there and shifted to doing jobs and all that?
So I'll tell you one relation of PSW and study.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Let's take an example. If you completed your study, then only
Mm-hmm.
you'll be get a PhD.
Yes,
So
that is a rule.
what university usually do,
Mm-hmm.
they share the records of the students. These
Yeah.
students passed out this
Mm.
year, 23, 24, and to the home office,
Yeah.
it's UKVI, and these students only eligible to get the PhD, post study work
Okay.
visa.
Okay.
If you didn't complete your degree on time,
Mm-hmm.
and if you have some backlogs and you have something,
Mm-hmm.
so your record is going to get somewhere distracted or somewhere get
Okay.
corrupted. So
Mm-hmm.
it's not good for you, to look out for the future visas or look out for the future work, and it's everywhere. If you score well,
Yeah.
the big companies will hire you.
Yeah. So it's difficult once your record get
Yeah.
corrupted. So eventually you have to head back to your home
Yeah.
country.
And I have few of the cases of students
Yeah.
which are into that particular thing. So I don't want to tell them the story about them because some things are very confidential. But whatever the negative impact of this, they are suffering from that thing, right?
Yeah, yeah. So how did you budget your time abroad?
Well, very good question again. Firstly, if you're taking a step out of your home, and
Yeah.
you're not just taking out the step of your home, now you're taking your step into the another country.
Mm-hmm.
So optimizing the budget is very very important
Yes,
from the
actually.
financial things. Now you guys have a lot of optimization tools online
Yes.
available. You have chat gpt, you have everything. Financial analysis you can easily do, you can forecast your things as well. Make a plans. If
Mm-hmm.
your plan A doesn't work, make a plan B. If your plan B doesn't work, make a plan C. But make a plan till plan D. One of that particular plan will work out.
Will work. Yeah,
Will
yeah.
work out.
Yeah.
Don't give up.
Were there any expenses that were unexpected?
Yes, lot of.
Okay.
See, whatever things you see from the videos, something is not true.
Yeah.
Once you go there, then only you will realize, okay, fine, now I have to pay this.
Yeah.
Okay, now I have to pay this. If I wanted to buy groceries in a
Mm-hmm.
week for 7 days, I almost spent 40 to 60 or 70 pounds, which is almost, if I convert these rupees to the rupees INR,
Yeah.
it's costing me around 7,000, 4 to
Okay.
7,000 rupees in India, which is costly.
Yeah, yeah, it is. So initially, was it a shock for you, or it was a habit? It becomes a habit that okay,
Initially, it was completely shock for me.
yeah,
Now it becomes a habit because if you started earning over there, you definitely will get a money in pounds too.
yeah. So how difficult or how easy it is to get job over there as a part time?
Very good and very tough question again.
Mm-hmm.
It's very difficult to find a job over there now.
Is it?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's everywhere in the world
Mm-hmm.
because of AI and recession. If
Yeah.
you wanted to do a job in your field, it's very difficult.
Hmm.
But if you wanted to do a job out of field, let's take an example. People go there, they do a part time into
Yes.
restaurants.
Yes.
They do part time into the different kind of care working or something like that. But they are losing their focus upon their field actually. So
Actually.
specifically to abroad is best for whom
Mm-hmm.
who already worked here for 3 years, more than 3 years, 3 to 4 years or
Okay.
5 years. The abroad is very good for them, specifically US and UK. But if you are going there as a fresher,
Then it is
but
difficult.
again, yeah, fine, okay, fine. You might have the perspective that okay, fine, I will go there,
Yeah.
okay, and I will come again to India, and I will do something in India.
Yeah.
That is fine. But if you are in under assumption that okay, fine, I am a fresher student and I want to go there,
Mm-hmm.
and I wanted to pursue Master of Business Administration, and I wanted to do any kind of business job. It's, there are hundred of people are standing in the queue, specifically these people also
Right.
in their country, that they will not get that particular job. So
Yes.
better you should come do your job over here and then go. Otherwise, you just go there, study, and again come and do a job over here, and again find out a job. So completely depends upon the individual.
Yeah, you can make your future, but decide what best for you.
Because seeing practical example of my friends over there, they wanted to pursue the job, they wanted to do a job in their field, but they are
Mm-hmm.
not finding it just because of lack of experience,
Okay.
lack of skills, because they recently passed out and they are really fresher. But on that experience, on that particular degree, they will find a job in India on in a particular field.
Yeah.
But let's say one of my friend did a computer engineering, okay,
Right.
from my college,
Okay.
and he's working in restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
A and B, North and South,
Completely
completely
different.
different, right?
Yeah.
And his PSW is on end of the time now.
Oh.
It's almost
Okay.
he's just remaining with just 6 months only. And now he will come to again back to India, and now he will try to find out the job in his career. So he
Correct.
already lost it 2 years, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So that is huge
And it's
gap.
again starting from zero.
Exactly.
Okay.
So abroad education is very good for the people who wants to do a job in their field specifically after the experience, and who wants to pursue to get a knowledge and again come back and wanted to do a job again into their field.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the
So
hypothesis which I've made and which I just really
yeah,
saw.
it's actually, and it will work if you have a good decision ability also, right? You just don't have to pack your bag and run for it.
Again, students also have to think about it nowadays.
Yes.
India is a growing economy. Work for big companies in India,
Mm-hmm.
then go abroad and then do a study.
Yeah.
If you wanted to do a master, but yeah, if you really wanted to do a research or something like that, go there and do a PhD.
Right. Right. That's a very great advice. Thank you so much for your time. And thank you. Would you like to say anything about it?
What's your channel name?
It's good vibes.
So I really like your initiative,
Mm-hmm.
and we will see like how it is going to be happen in the future.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that you have taken my interview,
Yeah.
and thank you so much for this.
Thank you. Thank
And
you.
we really want an individual like you specifically into the world
Yeah.
who wants to know the reality of the study abroad
Yeah. Yeah.
context, and all other general things,
Yeah.
which is really important. And we will just not help the other people,
Right.
students, but we will try to help the society and the
Actually.
environment, which is really
Yeah.
important.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for you,
Thank you so
and
much.
take care of yourself.
Yeah.
See
Yeah.
you.
You too. See you.